What's going on, gamers? My name is Stitch, and welcome back to another episode of Become Legend. This time, my perspective style. That's right, you guys are asking for it. This game, we're going to be doing it from my perspective. You know, a little bit different. Give me a second to just turn down the game a little bit here. Using a new program, it's a bit louder than usual. But yeah, we're going to be doing it from my perspective this time. This guy, as you guys are asking for. Playing Ekko today. We put Ekko into the cannon. Draft-wise, didn't really have a massive reason to pick Ekko this game. I think he's a pretty safe blind pick in general. A lot of the time, he's got a pretty decent lane play, especially if you go fleet footwork, which I very normally do. Cannon in general in mid lane. Thought process here. Honestly, this champion's really annoying. I don't think it's very good for mid because he can't really get priority without using his third ability, the lightning dash. And if he uses that, he's very easy to trade. But if he doesn't want to do anything, it's very hard to play aggressive against cannon because jumping into cannon is pretty much exactly what it wants in a lot of these matchups. And this cannon is playing electrocute, makes him a lot stronger in that regard. So we're playing the lane phase early, pretty standard. Don't want to be pushing too aggressively because I'll end up getting denied. So I'm just playing slowly, you know, getting CS. If I see an opportunity to get a good trade, now they're level 2, with the third ability, first ability combo, I will take advantage of that. Gonna be trying to do it here. You're just looking for that kind of 3-stack here. I don't quite get it. I'm gonna take the electrocute response, but overall not too bad to trade because I dodge out of the shuriken at the end there. And I don't miss any farm for it, so. Once again, looking for the same thing. Gonna be lining up the shuriken. You see I'm waiting for the passive. And then I use my third ability to, as the first ability is coming back, my Q's coming back to me, I use my third ability to connect it with cannon, proc the 3 stacks, get the passive proc, and that's pretty much how you want to trade with Ekko in the lane phase. Spotted Shyvana on the ward above this, so just gonna take a little glance, but don't see anything. But I know where the jungler is, so I'm thinking Shyvana's on top river, she's doing top scuttle right now, pretty much guaranteed. Could be on our jungle, but it's unlikely with a champion like Shyvana, generally more farm heavy. And there we go, I'm gonna see him again on the ward. So I know where the enemy jungler is, but not expected to get ganked in the early game. That's also why I'm feeling pretty confident trading, because it's not a jungler that's going to be playing too aggressively on my lane. Looking for a bit of an extended trade here. Not quite going to land the stun. And go a little bit slow here. If I went a little bit faster, I think I could have got the kill here. I was trying to do that same trick where as it's coming, as the first ability is coming back, you snap it with the third ability, but I went a little bit slow, made the decision a little bit late. I think if I went a bit faster, I could have got the kill here. We are going to force his flash by jumping in, pinging flash there. Very good habit to get into is pinging summoner spells when they are used, just to give your team information. You see my Xin Zhao is immediately hovering around, knows that cannon lost the flash. And we're just going to do a little Ekko trick here. To do a lot of Ekko, especially in the mid-late game. Recall, buy your items, press ult, bam, you're back on the field. Not always the right move, you definitely want to save it sometimes, but no objectives coming up here. Probably not going to need the ultimate anytime soon, especially given the nature of my lane. Like I said, don't really want to be going aggressive on cannon. If he's making mistakes and putting himself in a killable position, I'm probably not going to need the ultimate anyway. So I'm just using it to get back to lane. Make sure I don't miss any XP or any farm. And I'm holding this lane state kind of a bit defensively. It is slow pushing because his cannon died, and I did one-shot him in with my ultimate, which did convert it into a slow push. I'm kind of a freeze. But I am just going to instead, you know, kind of hold that slow push. An easy mistake to make here is just to immediately hard shove the waves, but I don't have anything to particularly roam for. I'm actually paying a lot of attention to the minimap here, thinking, is there actually a reason to push aggressively? And if I don't see it, I'm not going to look for it too much. At this point, I see Shyvana's ganking bot. Now I'm thinking, okay, we want to shove the wave on the tower, force it cannon so he can't move, and then I can try and collapse the bot and see if I can help with this situation. I see they have a ward in the tri-brush here for the pink. Using this information, I think I can sneak around, get around the tri-brush, and I am going to catch Lucian here on the recall. Gonna pick that one up. That's a nice easy kill. And cannon obviously can't follow because he had such a big wave build on the tower. Because I didn't crash my waves too early, I maintained my slow push until I had a reason to move, immediately crash the wave, and then I can come bot and assist with this situation. Really good macro from Caitlyn here, going mid lane. If you're an ADC player and you're mid laner roams to your lane and you died, you had to recall, head down mid, pick up the waves. Caitlyn's gonna grab the next 2 waves in mid lane. We don't miss any farm. So actually really, really smart from Caitlyn here. Definitely a really good macro rotation. In response to this, I'm just gonna head bot again. Maybe pick up this first wave. Because Caitlyn's already shoving in mid. I have no reason to hang around there. Gonna see Lucian culling this wave. Gonna try and drop the stun, see if we can connect it. And we are gonna find him. I'm gonna get exhausted, but maybe we can still pick him up. Caitlyn coming down with the ultimate. Should be enough. And yeah, gonna pick that up with the passive damage from my second ability. Gonna catch this farm. Look, Caitlyn, you took my mid waves, alright? I get some farm too. And we're gonna head back to mid lane. Don't want to swap lanes too aggressively. ADCs traditionally aren't that good at wave clearing or holding mid, which they normally do in the mid game. If you are an ADC player and you're in the mid game, probably should be a mid lane. It's where you're safest, and most ADCs have pretty good wave clear. So unless you're something like Vayne or, you know, another ADC without wave clear that I can't think of the top of my head, you probably want to be sticking to mid lane. But for now, Caitlyn doesn't really have any items. So she doesn't wave clear anywhere near as effectively with me, as me. Especially once I have my rabbit on death cap, which I do now. You see I'm just one-tapping these waves. Objectives coming up, so my mindset's shifting. No longer am I going to be holding slow pushes or slow shoves or anything like that. Just going to be trying to clear the waves so we can get priority for the objectives. Unfortunately, my Xin Zhao took a bit of a recall here, so going to be a bit of a struggle to get in and contest this. I'm trying to pressure this cannon a bit. Unfortunately, the set E was a bit weird there. Didn't quite pull him back. Pulled him like into the wall, so didn't manage to get anything there. I think he still didn't have flash as well, so it probably could have been a kill. Gonna utilize my second ability here to give myself the space to clear this wave. Obviously, Cannon can't dash into me, because he'll be dashing into the stun. So we're gonna hold that way pretty easily. Gonna grab a very early Mercury Treads this game. So yeah, definitely got Mercury Treads this game. We see the enemy team. They have Singed, they have Cannon, they have Braum. So already 3 magic damage users. Shyvana's a lot of magic damage. So although Mercury Treads aren't super effective in terms of magic resistance, you only get 10 MR. The CC from Braum and Cannon definitely still makes it a good purchase. Gonna be heading out bot here. Get a big chunk on the Lucian. That's that same trick. Using the first ability into the third ability to kind of quickly proc your passive. What I ended up doing there. Me and Nami are able to save this tower after Caitlyn died. I'm gonna shove in. Gonna barely get the cancel on recall and Cinch here, and Lucian is gonna cancel as well. So we look for this dive. I'm feeling pretty confident with Nami next to me. They pick up my shield first. They're just playing this really slow. You know, I see Singe has no mana. I see Lucian has no mana. I'm using the ultimate for some damage. But don't need to go super recklessly, you know? These people are gonna die eventually. We're just playing it really slow, me and Nami. I'm gonna pick up the Singed. Nami's gonna go ahead and grab the Lucian. That's fine. As long as we get the kills, I'm not too fussed about it. We're gonna get a nice chunk on Braum here as well. And we can just repeat the same process. Once again, just play it slow. Don't need to rush it. See, he's low. He's gonna ult me. He's gonna flash. I'm just playing, you know, casual. He's just wasting a lot of cooldowns here. I don't care about. I know we've got this kill for sure, so I just play it slow as well. Cannon heading down, dropping the defensive stun. Maybe we can catch him off. I'm gonna jump in. A little bit risky, but normally you can get your passive on the Ekko, which means you're pretty safe. And we can just walk away. And we have to recall. Probably ending up giving this tower, but there were 4 people bot lane, and we were only 2. We did kill 3 of them here, so obviously huge swing. Caitlyn, Set, and Xin managed to pick up the top tower. So that was really good. First tower goal for Caitlyn. We denied the first tower bot lane that they were going for. Got 3 kills, didn't die. Pulled another person bot, you know. Cannon does manage to pick up that tower, but not a big deal. Immediately going to drop it to the side lane again. So I'm just thinking here, you know, good frame of reference to always have, or good mindset to always have, is you want every lane to be covered by at least 1 carry. Normally you have 4 carries, right? Or 4 people that want gold, mid, top, jungle, ADC. But you should always be trying to identify where is my team not farming right now. Going for this tower, using the second ability defensively to kind of like set myself up to a little bit excess HP because I do kind of become to defend. I'm going to jump on the Shyvana here. Xin Zhao doing a lot of damage. He's going to pick that up. Cannon flashing away. Going to flash after him. My Q goes backwards because of the targeting change. I blame Riot Games for that one. I think I would have saved Xin Zhao actually if I'd thrown it forwards. So a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to pick up 2 kills again when they come to try and defend. Bit of a fight brewing in mid lane. Glancing mid. Seeing what the situation is. Seeing who's low. Going to try and peel for Caitlyn here. Just dashing in on the Singed. Easy. I think she's going to die to the poison accidentally. I think he... No, she dies to the Raptors, actually. Yeah, I remember she died there, but I couldn't remember how. I guess she died to the Raptors. It's kind of unfortunate. Itemization-wise, I'm thinking this game if I want to do something weird, maybe go for a Banshee, because they do have that double AP solo lane, like I said, but I think I'm just going to go for the standard Infinity Orb. A lot of squishy champions, you know. Even Shyvana's not that tanky in this game. Look at a bit of aggressive engage here. Gonna try and ult out. Maybe a bit too much. Gonna try and get the Moose passive on Braum, but they are gonna proc the stun right before. I'm gonna go down. So a little bit too aggro. Didn't think they would immediately collapse on me there. I thought someone would farm mid, but they ended up being forward the jungle pretty much ASAP. So just an obvious, you know, timing rush. Probably just reset, not look for anything. Looking at the gold though, 2,500 up on Cannon right now, and that's just pretty much all stemmed from my roams, keeping up with farm. You know, being useful in these fights and winning the skirmishes on bot side. You know. Basically getting that 2.5 kills from the dive I did before. Picking up the Singed here. Got another 2 kills on the follow-up play on the tower. Good play from Xin this game, I think, kind of like playing around us. And once again, me and Nami looking for the huge fight. Gonna land a big stun here off the back of the wave. Picking up Singe first. Gonna ult for some damage. Shyvana's getting pretty low. Finish her off with the third ability. Waiting for the cannon passive here. Don't want to get stunned for no reason. Or the cannon ultimate, sorry. I think I pick him up as well. Could go for one more. Gonna jump on the Braum. And it's a bait. There's a Lucian here. I thought he'd be collecting top wave, you know? But he's just looking to flip kills. Understandable. They're pretty behind. I should be a bit more respectful. But we do get a triple kill. Even though I get taken down. Did I give the last shutdown to Lucian as well? 2 shutdowns to Lucian? Crazy, man. I don't know who got the last one, but, you know. Definitely not ideal to be giving away your shutdowns. If you're going to learn anything not to do from this game, it's definitely that. But Dragon spawning now, so our team's probably going to look to try and set up perimeter around Dragon. Just hold the position, finishing off the Herald. We ended up giving the first Dragon earlier, because of the recall from Xin, if you remember, so really want to make sure not to give it the second Dragon. It's okay to give it first Dragon, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, if you could do things like take a whole tower of first Dragon, it could definitely be worth it. Because you normally get the 5 plates, and it's just a lot of gold. But if you do give up the first Dragon, you really want to try and not give up the second Dragon. So we're definitely going to try and contest this. Enemy's going to look for the fight instead of finishing the Drake. Throwing my stun down, looking for a way in. Gonna find this cannon, pick him up with the auto, immediately ult out to safety, pick up the Shyvana. Huge bubble from Nami, and we're just chasing them down here. Even through exhaust, I managed to get the one-shot cannon on the start there. Go and catch this Singe with the flash E. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Pick another triple kill. At this point, I'm pretty astronomically fed. 12 kills, over 1 kill a minute. From, yeah, just release, like, you know, smooth early game, get the early roam on Lucian, gets me a little bit extended, lets me wave clear a bit faster, gets me an item faster, lets me, you know, play more to those sides, win the skirmishes. So the early kills kind of set us up to, like, do well in those fights. And, you know, good play from Nami and Xin Zhao. Playing around me and playing with my teammates to find angles. Looking for a bit of a poke here on Shyvana. Gonna try and ult back on this cannon. He is gonna flash it. Does see it coming. Pretty smart. Don't know if he actually meant to flash the ultimate there, but did almost pick him up. Looking for the stun, but don't quite have the third ability yet to help me to get into it. This fight's getting a bit weird. I'm gonna pick up the Shyvana. Grab this fruit. I think some weird skips in this video. I don't know why. Maybe it's fixable for next time. Get a nice stun on both of the backliners here. Caitlyn ults for some reason, which I think is going to be a bit weird. I'm actually super slow by this Braum ult, which is going to get me caught as well. Got a bit strange there when Caitlyn ulted, but hey, it is what it is. So we are going to overstay a bit, get picked off. I think it's probably playable if, yeah, Caitlyn didn't randomly ult people who were all next to her when no one was even low. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I'm going to get taken down again. Kind of unfortunate, but hey, we're pretty fed, just having a bit of fun, overextending a bit. You know how it goes. Set, punching Braum a bit here. Classic set gameplay. So at this point, what are we thinking? Baron up in 17 seconds. Gonna be looking at that as our win con pretty much. Just gonna try and control vision around Baron. I do pick up the stasis as well, makes me a lot safer in that kind of scenario. If I had stasis there, for example, I think I would easily live. It didn't work out. Gonna be grabbing blue buff. Very standard to be playing any kind of midlaner really. Normally you get a little bit from the haste. I'm gonna start off the Baron here. We do see Shyvana bot side, so should see if we can kind of cheese it a bit, but Singe is gonna scope us out. Shyvana's gonna look to try and clear mid. Whole team immediately rotates to try and punish that. My stun goes a bit wide, but you know, it's fine. Gonna jump in, land the first ability, land the passive. You know, I'm just doing so much damage at this point. Looking for the ultimate here on the re-engage. Cannon gets popped. Just trying to pressure out Lucian. I immediately stasis here when I start seeing them try to turn on me. Don't want to get stunned by the Braum passive. It's pretty much the only way I die, especially without my ult. Nice bubble from Nami. I slow down the Lucian. Looking for the Singe as well. Pick him up too. Maybe we can pick up this Braum. But he does hit the flash. But yeah, overall, yeah, I mean, I think it was a very solid game. Kind of shows ekko's power. Really good in those skirmishes. Really good at playing the side lane. Especially against squishier champions that kind of can't handle his burst. Get one more for the road. Come out 16-3-6. Not a bad game at all. But yeah, I think it was a really good game, yeah. I mean, you can see how something as small as getting like one early kill on Lucian and then, you know, winning one skirmish, delaying their recalls, like, it all kind of snowballed into this big, you know, situation where I just got more and more gold and I'm more confident looking for these big assassinations, these big engages. And yeah, you kind of see, like, I was talking about Kenna not being a great mid laner. I think this is kind of why, like, just he doesn't really provide too much Can't really wave clear, can't really follow. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.